Alright dudes, welcome back with me with another YouTube video. Okay, so today all talking about Straw Hat Grand Fleet in one piece. So, make sure to stay tuned for that. If you do enjoy seeing this anime reviews and want to keep them coming, the best thing you can do is smash that like button, and if you haven't, be sure to subscribe, and this is crucial, hit that notification bell or you will miss future anime videos. The Straw Hat Grand Fleet is a fleet formed by 7 pirate crews who vowed to serve under Monkey D. Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates. The Straw Hat Grand Fleet was formed during the Dressrosa arc. This arc was filled with many strong fighters, and most of them were involved in the fight at the Kurita Coliseum. The Straw Hat Grand Fleet swore loyalty to Monkey D. Luffy and promised to aid him whenever he desired. It is not uncommon to see strong pirates having a fleet of their own. Whitebeard had a huge number of allies who helped him during the fight at Marineford. A fleet is always a welcome addition when you're on your quest to reach the very top. The Straw Hat Grand Fleet is made up of 7 pirate crews, and it is full of some extremely well-known names. This is a list of the captains and groups in the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. 1. Cavendish. 3 years ago, Cavendish appears in the New World as a powerful new super rookie. He is captain of the Beautiful Pirates. The crew is led by Cavendish, and is composed of 74 members who followed him after he was exiled from his homeland, the Bourgeois Kingdom. It also includes his pet horse Farul and Suleiman, who joined after the Dressrosa arc. The crew members wear the same type of hairstyle, with a big bun, and curlers on the sideburns. Cavendish has a bounty of 330 million berries on his head. Cavendish detests the worst generation for stealing his thunder. He was one of the many fighters at the Kurita Coliseum and has an alter ego known as Hakuba, a bloodthirsty lunatic who will obliterate everyone in his path. He only comes out when Cavendish sleeps, and many times, both personalities are fighting for control over Cavendish's body. Cavendish possesses a sword known as Durandal. The grade of the sword is unknown, but it will be revealed in the future. Cavendish is capable of using armament and observation haki. It is pretty clear that he is a very strong fighter despite not having a devil fruit. He is the captain of the first ship of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. 2. Bartolomeo. Bartolomeo the Cannibal is a super rookie, the captain of the Barto Club. The crew is led by Bartolomeo, and is composed of 56 members who followed him, and he is captain of the second ship of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. Bartolomeo is the biggest Luffy fanboy, and he is tied with Boa Hancock for the position. He is heavily influenced by Luffy and treats him with the utmost respect. He is the captain of the Barto Club and a super rookie with a bounty of 200 million berries on his head. Bartolomeo possesses the barrier fruit, which is a paramecia-type devil fruit. It allows him to create barriers, which are capable of tanking strong attacks. He is unable to use any kind of haki and is carried by his insanely powerful devil fruit ability. After Luffy liberated Dressrosa from Doflamingo's control, Bartolomeo joined the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. He became the captain of the second ship of the Grand Fleet. 3. Don Sai. Sai, also known as Don Sai, is a member of the Chinjiao family and the 13th leader of the Happo Navy. According to Orlumbus, they are a crew of about 1,000 members, and he is the captain of the third ship of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. He is a really underrated fighter who has been overlooked by many people. Sai is the 13th head of the Happo Navy. He was able to defeat Lao Ji without breaking a sweat. Sai uses a unique fighting style known as Hashoken, which utilizes vibrations. He is able to use 2 armament and observation haki. Sai's armament haki is very strong, as he was able to bend the haki coded of his grandfather, Don Chinjiao. According to Chinjiao, Sai has surpassed him in strength. It should be noted that Chinjiao was a very notorious pirate in his prime, who was capable of splitting ice continents with his head. Sai is currently the captain of the third ship of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. 4. Idio. Destruction Cannon. Idio is a XXX rank boxer and member of the Longarm tribe who is the captain of the Idio Pirates, which is one of the smallest crews to date in the series. It consists of just 4 members: Idio, Blue Gilly, Abdullah, and Jeet. The crew certainly has variety and a decent amount of power. And he is the captain of the 4th ship of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. Idio is a member of the Long Arm tribe, and his forte is boxing. One of the testaments to his strength is the fact that he has won the World Central Fighting Tournament twice. Idio has a unique fighting style which makes his punches very lethal. They explode upon impact, and this fighting style earned him the epithet of Destruction Cannon. His punches are capable of moving a giant with its power. Currently, he is the captain of the 4th ship of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. 5. Leo. Warrior, Leo is a dwarf from the Tontata kingdom and the leader of the Tonta Corps, which was later reformed as a pirate crew now known as the Tontata Pirates. The Tonta Corps is led by Leo as the chief commander and captain, with around 200 dwarfs forming the entire armed forces, along with certain dwarfs holding high-ranking leadership positions within the Corps, as well as dividing themselves into their own individual squads. The main force, which is led directly by Leo himself, operates as the leadership of the entire armed forces and later operates as a pirate crew as well. Leo is the captain of the 5th ship of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. He joined the Straw Hat Grand Fleet after Luffy took down Doflamingo, and he is the only member of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet who didn't participate in the competition at Kurita Coliseum. Leo is the captain of the Tontata Pirates, and he is able to use Tontata combat. However, the level at which he can use it remains unknown. Additionally, Leo also possesses the Stitch fruit, a devil fruit that allows him to stitch and unstitch everything. The stitches have considerable strength as they are able to hold down fully grown humans. Leo is the captain of the 5th ship of the Grand Fleet, but he's far from being the strongest member of the Grand Fleet. 6. Harudan. Harudan is a giant warrior described as the new generation from Elbaf. He joined as a gladiator at the Kurita Coliseum to compete for the Flame Fruit, where he met Monkey D. Luffy and eventually pledged his loyalty towards him. He is also attempting the revival of the currently disbanded Giant Warrior Pirates, and is currently the captain of the new Giant Warrior Pirates. Currently, the crew only has 5 members. He is captain of the 6th ship of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. Before joining Straw Hat Grand Fleet, he used to be a part of Buggy's Delivery, which was a mercenary group, which he eventually left. At Dressrosa, Harudan clashed against many strong opponents. He proved his worth when fighting against Macvis, and defeating him after an intense battle. Harudan has incredible strength, and if he were to eat a powerful devil fruit, it would render him unstoppable. 7. Orlumbus. Also known as Massacre Ruler, Orlumbus is the admiral of the Yanta Maria Grand Fleet. There are 4,300 members total, including its admiral Orlumbus. He was competing at the Kurita Coliseum for the Flame Fruit, and became an ally of Luffy, also helping the Straw Hats in their battle. When Zoro cut Pika, it was Orlumbus who threw him at a great speed, from Flower Hill to Old King's Plateau. This demonstrates his incredible strength as a fighter. When the Straw Hats finally brought down the Don Quixote family, Orlumbus swore his loyalty to Luffy and became a part of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. He's the captain of the 7th ship of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. Formed from various powerful crews who managed to succeed in the New World, the representatives and some other members have been prime contestants of the Kurita Coliseum. In sheer numbers, they have a grand total of 5,640 people from various tribes and races, giving them quite the versatility in strength and attributes. All 7 leaders are extremely powerful and formidable fighters, 5 of them being strong enough to defeat executives of the Don Quixote pirates. Oda said the Wano War would be bigger than the Marineford War of the best. The Wano Kuni arc will be a big part of the final arc, so let's expect a big battle here as well. The joining forces of 2 emperors of the sea, Kaido and Big Mom, one of the most feared by the world government, so let's expect the world government to send marines to Wano. The forces of Kaido and Orochi were in the 40,000 and did not include the forces of Big Mom. Luffy doesn't have enough of the alliance they have today with ninja minks and samurais to win the battle, so they now need the Straw Hats Grand Fleet. For now their mission is to defeat Kaido and Big Mom so that Wano can get away and open up this country, and for them to get the road poneglyph. Now how can I say Grand Fleet is coming to Wano Kuni? In chapter 920 of the manga, Kinemon said they needed 5,000 people to defeat Kaido. The number of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet was 5,640. But I know they've got the number of people they need when they've created the Pirate Ninja Mink Samurai Alliance. Their only plan was to fight Kaido and not join Big Mom in that plan. So it is possible that the Grand Fleet actually came to be one of the Emperor's warriors. There is also a sign in Dressrosa when the Grand Fleet talks. Wano War may be the first official appearance of Grand Fleet. The arrival of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet could potentially change the fight against Kaido and Big Mom, but the problem is the communication and the timeline. Wano country is an isolated country. It is hard to get the news in or out from this place, and so far there is no scene where he called his fleet to join him for war. If there is really no call-off scene from Luffy, they are unlikely to show up at Wano, and if the call are made in the middle of the war, it is just too late for them to join. But there is still a little hope though. When Luffy get KO by Kaido, maybe his Vivorcard was warning them that Luffy was in danger, so they are gathering around without any call at all. I personally think that they will join the war. At least Cavendish and Bartolomeo will show up.